Hi guys, Blake here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Friday the 18th of June and I am going to do the one cast for you today. So today I boated all the way up here to the cable. I am going to start over here on the south bank, and they got 2 units running for now. They're supposed to turn the generators up to 4 units at 2 o'clock and run them until 7 o'clock again. So I wanted to get out here before they cranked the water all the way up. We got a good breeze blowing, 91, 92 degrees here today. It's actually not too bad out here. Humidity's a little low. Today, I'm going to start off with a 3/32 ounce. That is the Tri-Olive Light jig. Going with 3/32 because there's a decent amount of wind today. I've got that on 2-pound Trilene XL smooth cast line. And when I say a decent amount of wind, I do mean a decent amount of wind. Okay. Take it off spot lock. Do drifting here. So let's see. Hadn't had many fishing reports today. Talked to Captain HP on my way up here. They were reeling. Oh, that was a fish right there, right at the boat. Oh, he's still going for it. Come on, buddy. All right, official miss on the one cast there. Thought maybe I was gonna get him to take it at the boat there. Anyway, I talked to Captain HP. They were reeling in a fish. They were just drifting down below the abandoned dock, below Trout Hollow. And they were drifting night crawlers. He said that the night crawler bite had been pretty good for him in that area. Captain Darren Sadler, he was right in the trophy run chute on my way up here. He said that they were drifting scuds under an indicator on the fly rod, doing pretty good. Said the bite was hit and miss. Buddy Brad Reed, him and Levi are out fishing together right now, but he was out this morning on the water, and he said he tried a bunch of different jigs, and the only jig that he could get to work was the Tri-Olive jig, which is why I decided to come up here and try that. I will say that the Tri-Olive jig is usually, well, just like the last 2 summers, I've done pretty good on it once it gets real hot outside like this and you got clear blue skies. Something about that Tri-Olive they really like whenever it's really sunny out. Captain Raider, they were drifting an egg pattern with a scud dropper behind it underneath an indicator. He also said that the bite was kind of hit and miss. Darren said that they were using a size 14 scud. So still with the smaller scuds. Oh, there's another follower right there. Phil went out last night with some friends, and there's a fish. They went out with the 4 units running, and said that they tried drifting scuds with the 4 units running and could not find a fish. Ooh, that one's a real spotted rainbow there. It's amazing the different spot patterns you can find on the rainbows up here. Some of them barely have any spots at all. Some of them are covered from their back to their belly. I imagine that an all sculpin jig would do pretty good right now, but it could be something about those layers of olive that they really like in the sun. Saw Captain B, he was fishing the flat on the island in front of Trophy Run. Looked like they were hooking some fish, and it looked to me like they were maybe drifting scuds under an indicator on a spin cast rod. Last night after the one cast was over, I hung around and we came back up top here kind of as the sun was going down and drifted out to Lookout Island. We were throwing the 762 Jerkbait Signature Series in the rainbow and in the sculpin patterns, and we were just drifting with the current and kind of jerking those along, and we caught 10 or 12 fish maybe from here down to Lookout. They started decreasing the water last night while we were doing that, so that was a pretty decent bite, and we hung around just a little, maybe 30 minutes after dark, spot locked in the Andy Williams eddy and kind of worked the jerkbaits real slow in that eddy and caught a few more fish. Well, wouldn't say the bite was completely on fire, but it was certainly not bad. Coming up on the front side of the island across from Outlet 2. This kind of flattens out here, and a little channel goes down either side of the island, and it seems like it's a pretty good focal point for fish to usually be setting. As this shallows up though, I am taking a little bit of slack out of my line and not leaving as much room for that jig to drop down. Try to keep it from hanging up on the bottom. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon right now, so starting to get where it's getting close to the hottest part of the day. A little more challenging to find the fish, but while this 2 units is running, they should still be biting pretty decent. Oh, Captain Billy told me this morning that they came up top here and threw, ooh, there was a bite, threw jerk baits for the first part of the day, first hour, and they caught a couple walleye and a few nice trout on the jerk baits first thing this morning. So there's a report for the jerk baits today. Having to slow the boat down just a little bit right now. The wind is wanting to push me faster than the current's running. So last night we did pretty good fishing the rock wall and the clay bank down below Trophy Run. There was a good collection of fish there last night right before sunset that were chasing the jerk baits. We're starting to leave the flat here below outlet 3 and starting to drop into big hole. I think I'm going to kind of concentrate my boat out towards the center and fish this deeper water in the big hole versus throwing all the way against the bank. I'm thinking maybe it's hot enough outside that the fish might be setting more towards the middle. Well, I definitely have to say it's a little bit slower of a bite this afternoon. Well, you don't have to hear what I say if you don't watch the video.
Don't wait until I hear from him, just do it anyway.
That was Captain B going up there. I think I'm gonna cross over and hit the north bank. I'm gonna change my mind here. I've been finding some decent fish over here on this north bank over the period of the last week. Whew. Oop, there's one feeding right there. Let's see if I can trick him. Nope. Sure couldn't. Let's say just a few more casts and we're going to call it a day. They do not seem too interested at the moment. sometimes these fish on this north bank down below outlet 4 kind of turns into a shelf, and it kind of stays shaded for most of the day. And sometimes you can get your jig right up underneath that shelf and pluck some fish off of it. So far, no luck with that either. Turn around and throw one right out here in the middle and see what happens. Gotta work for him today. If I had some more time, I'd probably play with a few different jig colors here. Try the all sculpin. Maybe even, I know during the summer sometimes the blacks work. I like the black and yellow, the black and chartreuse can be really good. I'll probably play around a few of the darker colors, like or a brown. Just all different things to try. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call the video there today, guys. We appreciate you watching, and we will be back out here to do it again tomorrow. Thanks.